Welcome back. Now in court we have the Women's A final between C.Moloney, plays out of the Curragh in Kildare, and S.Balvani, who plays out of Mount Pleasant in Dublin. Both these players had very convincing semi-final wins. Ciara beat Roisin O'Shea from Galway in 3 last night, and Sakika beat Griffin Calanders again in 3. So 2 fairly convincing finalists. So this should be a very competitive final. Let's hope we have a good competitive final anyway. Ciara is wearing a white top with the Leinster written on the back, and Sakika is wearing the kind of purple top, blue purple top. I think it's purple. First point, let. First point to S.Balvani. So Sakika takes a 3-2 lead in the first game. Ball out of court. Our referee today is Michael McElroy. From Ulster, son of past president of Irish Squash, Paddy McElroy. Michael has refereed in the European Championship last season. Sakika going to a 7-4 lead. Ciara just needed a few minutes. Tie up her hair. Nice deep shot there from Ciara, putting Sakika into... It's giving her less room to play the shot.
6-7.
A couple of lovely drives there by both players. Kira's brought it back to 7-all. Kira thought she had a stroke there, but referee gave a yes let. Felt that she could have played the ball. That was a nice rally there. Sakika just stumbled a little bit. Hopefully she's okay.
You okay?
I'm sure she'll be after a few minutes, a few seconds, just to compose herself. Just had to stretch with that and just slip slightly. Referee's asking does she want to take an injury break, which she's entitled to do. I think she's okay. Kira, first game ball of the match. So, good deep lob into the back right hand corner gives C.Moloney first game 11-9.
Seconds. Time. Rooney leads if I will give him love. Come on. Fine. All right. One now. All right. One out. 2-1. Nine. All right. 2-0. C.Moloney. All right. 3-2.
Sakika was a little bit unlucky there. Played a nice try, but just a little bit too close to her.
4-2. 5-2.
All out of court.
All right. 3-5.
Oh, lovely shot into the neck there by Sakika. Bring it back to 4-5. Oh, lovely overhead there by Sakika. Beautiful. Backhand overhead into the right corner,
Right side.
which got a shriek out of Kira. 5-all.
All right. 6-5.
Nice shot there from Kira. Both players now are hitting the ball very nicely.
All right. 6-7.
Let's hope we can have a 5-game final. Nice and close, should be great.
All right. 8-7. That's that. 8-7.
Net given by the referee. Lovely drive there by Kira, tight to the wall. Give her a 2-point lead.
All right. 8-9.
It's off the ball.
9-0.
So again, a nice close game. 9-all. Stroke to Sakika. Kira just played it too close to herself. So Sakika has a game ball to level the match 1-1. So she wins the second game 11-9 to level the match 1-1. So this is Paul Nugent here signing off. Kieran Roach is going to take over the commentary for the remainder of the women's A final and the men's A final. So welcome, Kieran.
Hello, it's Kieran Roach here, taking over the commentary. Sorry I was late. I was caught into an absolutely tremendous men's match, I think playoff for 14th and 15th place or something, between Oisin Dunn from Sutton and Conor O'Neill from Galway, from Leinster. Absolutely brilliant 5-setter, just finished. So I've missed the first two games of this, but I see it's 11-9, 11-9. One game all. C.Moloney on court. S.Balvani. Ciara is playing in Fitzwilliam, but Ciara's from Carlow. Carlow I'm very familiar with. This other lady I haven't seen before, so it'll be very interesting for me to see her.
Ciara plays in Carlow.
Oh yeah. One love. Nice line and length from Ciara down the backhand court. 1-1. I think Sashka was worried that she was going to have a stroke given against her. The referee Michael McElroy gives a let. She's looking for a stroke, I think, but the referee's only giving her a let. 2-1. Another catch on the backswing. Yes, I knew this was coming. She's saying that was the same incident as the last one, and she only got a let on that, and Ciara got a stroke. I don't think it was quite as obvious. Well, that's nice. Sashka was very lucky to get a let there, I think, because she was totally outplayed and outmaneuvered on court. That's a nice shot from Ciara. 4-1. A quick early lead for Ciara. To Ciara. She wasn't ready to receive. That's a nice, very nice drop. Saskia was controlling the centre of the court and picked off a nice drop. It sort of snatched at that 5-2. Good recovery from Ciara. Oh, she's slightly annoyed with herself having played a good recovery. She just didn't stretch into the last one. 3-5. That's very good covering from Ciara. She's just struggling to hold. Oh! And her effort paid off. As Saskia gave away a stroke by the ball, allowing the ball to hit herself. 6-3. Uh, 7-3. Ciara has quite an unorthodox way of playing a drop on that forehand. But if it works for her, all to the good. 8-3. Seems quite well in control of this. It's very nice length Ciara's getting. That's a lovely drive. It looked like she was going down the backhand and she went down the forehand and Ciara was caught off balance. 4-8. Oh, that's an unlucky drop. She created the opening for herself and then was just left it short. 9-4. Actually, Saskia seems to be struggling a little bit with her movement there. 10-4, game ball for a 2-1 lead. Oh, that's a nice drop. 5-10, still game ball though. That's out. That's not a thing to do when you're game ball down. 11-5. It's UCD. UCD or Trinity, she said. UCD.
Ciara plays for Carlo, isn't it?
Correct. She's teaching. Because I've just come very quickly from refereeing, I haven't done as much homework as I should have done. Saskia is actually very interesting. She's Indian, who's on a squash scholarship in Connecticut, I'm informed. And she's over for a semester in UCD. And that's why she's playing in this tournament. It's great to have an influx of different blood into the ladies scene, even though sadly she'll only be around for a short period and will be going back to America in at the end of this semester, so towards Christmas time. She's offering a very good challenge to Ciara. Ciara, who I know very well because I remember her as a a young girl coming through the ranks and playing superbly. She's from the Carlow Academy that has produced one of the finalists in the Leinster men's final just coming up after this, Brian Byrne and his brother Rory, who Brian just beat in 3-2 I saw last night in the men's semi-final. And quite a lot of others have come from the great work that Dermot O'Brien is doing in commentary in coaching in Carlow. Saskia, oh, she's forgotten her goggles. The rules of squash indicate that anyone under 18 juniors have to wear goggles playing. I understand she's 20, but anyway, Ciara 2-1 serving Laval. Oh, that was unlucky. She created a nice opening for herself and just cut the top of the tin. Though I think her direction was going to give away a stroke against herself. Anyway, that was served out. It's the second time in a row Saskia has served out. It indicates she's probably a little bit tense. It's a nice drop. Yeah, you can see the way Saskia is just chopping her stride there, that she's clearly suffering an injury. 2-2. The difficulty is when you're carrying an injury like that you're inclined to. That's a lovely deep drive. Ciara obviously feels the ball's a bit cold, so she's trying to heat it up a little bit. 3-2 for Saskia. Actually, you get two different things happen when someone is slightly limited in movement. The player herself is inclined to go for winners, but the danger for Ciara is that she'll start to go for drops early, purely because she's trying to capitalise on the lack of movement, and sometimes that can actually have a disruptive effect on your game. 4-3 to Ciara. Very nice serving from Ciara. It's a lovely drive into the forehand from Saskia. 4-all. She's got a very nice forehand drive kill. She flattens the racket, and it means the ball is coming off the front wall and dying very quickly. I'd like to think that wouldn't be a shot she'd normally play. She went for a winner very early. Yeah. To see her bounce isn't right. But Ciara's drive was superb. She was onto it early and drove it hard and long. Ciara slightly frustrated. I think the let call was the right one, actually, because there was space to play it. But she was aware that Saskia was moving into her field of her stroke, and she stopped. So she lost an advantageous position. The difficulty with referees is they often don't see the game the way the players see it. That's not to say the referee is always wrong either, because I actually think he was quite right in that call. Oh, that's lovely. That's a lovely series of shots. Two very hard, powerful drives, forcing Ciara off balance and then dropping before she had time to recover. think if Kira had called that rather than go to play it, she'd have been better off. 7-0. Not to be recommended as a shot to play, but when it works, it's very good for you. Oh, that was really unlucky because she had Kira floundering a little bit, and then just cut. Oh, that's a careless shot at this point of the match to give away a point like that. Well, that's unlucky from Kira. She did very well to reach it. Just couldn't put any control on it. 8-10, still match ball for Kira. She has 2 more match balls. Oh, that's a lovely change of angle from Saskia. At Kira scurrying into the backhand left-hand side, and she used her wrist and flicked it at the last minute. Changed the direction beautifully. 9-10, match ball still. Oh yes, well played, well played. Kira again was going for a winner off that because of the lack of mobility, which was probably not the sensible thing to do. Better to play line and length. 11-10, game ball. So Kira's lost the last 4 points, and now she's looking at game ball down. Oh, a lovely drop, but 2 games all. Two games all.
Seconds.
The referee, Michael McElroy, calls 15 seconds for the players to back on court and play the 5th and final game. Saskia is actually playing out of Mount Pleasant Club and is playing for the Premier team in Mount Pleasant, though sadly for them she'll be returning to America at Christmas, so leave them a lady shy. Anyway, final game. And from Kira's point of view, I hope she starts to play or proper squash rather than trying to feed off. Yes. That was a tight let, but a good call from Michael. Ah, that's a nice kill. Lovely control of the racket. That's nice. That's very well played by Kira. Ah, yes, beautiful length. If she had counter dropped, she might have been in trouble, so she threw the ball up in the air and got a perfect length. Just came off the back wall, not far enough to be hit. Sashka has a very nice drive, backhand drive. Oh, that's a nice drop from Kira. The ball came in under her feet, so she had to quickly adjust. Played a nice drop. 2-1. Ah, very nice, Kira. Well played. Again, it looked like she was going to play a drive down the backhand, instead of which she adjusted her wrist and played a boast. Kira felt that Sashka had crowded her space a little bit. The referee didn't agree. That's a nice drive, tight to the wall. You can see she's had some very good squash coaching. She plays some very tight balls. Oh, Kira shouldn't be playing that shot. Not off a service. I do that all the time, therefore I know how bad it is to do. 4-3. That's good length. Again, the question is whether Sashka should have gone the other side of Kira. I might have been tempted not to give her a let on that. That's a lovely drive, tight to the wall, and great depth on it from Kira. 4-all. Kira smiles, knowing a let was coming, even though she was slightly in the ascendancy on the rally. That's a nice drive. Yes, they're crowding each other very much. Again, I think because Sashka's mobility is slightly impeded, she's taken the shorter line to the ball all the time. That's a nice shot from Kira. Very well played. Oh. Sashka was saying that Kira stood on her foot. Not to be advised when you're playing sport. Oh, you could see that coming. Well done, Kira. That was a brilliant get. That was out. That was great scrambling by Kira to keep in the rally. Sadly, she still lost the point. 5-4. Oh, Kira, how many balls are you going to put down off serve by going for quick winners? My worry is she's been watching me too much because I'm always doing it. That's a nice length. It's quite a gap. No. Kira has to be careful and not give away any more easy points, or it'll drift away from her very quickly. Kira did very well to stay in that rally because she was really stretching for 3 or 4 balls in a row there. That's a nice return. Deep, gets the rally going. Oh, Ciara. Oh. Ciara got a stroke. Obviously, her racket struck Saskia on the downstroke, is what the referee said. Oh, but she gave it back again. She's an easy point to give away. At this stage, Ciara has to play percentages. And when you're behind like this, you just can't afford to be giving away easy points. That's well played, Ciara. I could see that. I could see Ciara's bows coming. Saskia just about got a racket to it, but wasn't able to keep it up. 6-8. She really has to get the next point. Because in point of rally, 2 points of a lead is huge at the late stage. That's a lovely cushioned drop. Just pushes the ball onto the front wall, on the side wall, takes the pace off it. 9-6. I don't think I'd have given a let there somehow. Don't think she'd have reached it. Ciara makes the face, but that's all she can do. 9-6. Ciara's got the point anyway. Maybe justice was done. Just maybe. It's a nice drive. That's a nice length again from Ciara. Yeah. Yes, let. Good call. Let's see, Ciara would have been very worried if she hadn't got that call. Oh, that was a careless one from Saskia, but in fairness, Ciara has given quite a number of bad returns from serve. 8-9. Oh, well done. Well done, Ciara. That was a great stretch to get to that ball. 9-all. It's all to play for. 9-all. 2 games all. 9-all. Next point is very important. Oh! Carried. It was a good shot. Ciara apologises. Only because she's a nice lady. 9-10. Oh, it's a stroke to S.Balvani.
Both players, can you please make sure you clear the other players have clear shot of the ball?
Yes, Michael is saying they need to give space. Ciara doesn't tomorrow, so she accepts that. That's a great length from Ciara. A great length from Ciara. Got good width and depth to it. Match ball again for Ciara. Oh, you don't do that on match ball. I thought I was the only one who did that. So C.Moloney wins the Leinster Ladies Open. 11-9 in the fifth game. 2 games all, and 11-9 to make it 3-2 for Ciara. So Saskia will be returning to America without the Leinster Open title. And I think a much relieved Ciara, because I'd say she recognises that she made it more difficult for herself than she had to do in the last game, particularly putting a few balls early on down off serve. So we'll take a slight pause as we wait for the men's final between Michael Craig and Brian Byrne. So we'll rejoin you in a few moments for that game.